like a new character. So I did unlock Tainted Forgotten. Oh, you know what? I didn't play as Tainted Lillith last time. Piping hot, ice cold. But if it's freezing cold, oh my. Shouldn't it be burning hot? Like, oh my god, this tea is burning hot. But that sounds stupid for some reason. Can I tell you, I immediately like this better than regular Lillith. What can I say? Lillith has, in case you're not aware, we have a history, like Tom Wilkinson said about Kirsten Dunst at the pivotal turning point in Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. I have a history with Lillith. I historically don't do very well with the character. I find just only being able to shoot Incubus kind of annoying. So this is like right on my alley right now. A little higher damage. Oh, you can also hold that attack button out there for a little familiar, huh? That's kind of neat. Yeah, this seems better to me. You know what? Let's just beat the alt path first try. That'll be sick, right? Doesn't seem to grab items, unfortunately. Donkey, donkey. Yeah, dude, new characters? Oh, man. I want to see some synergies with this, too. I'm not going to say it's not gross. It's a little gross. I'll give you that grossness. I hate watching it, and I can usually stomach this kind of stuff. Hey, man, like, come on. If you can't watch a little cartoon lady shoot her unborn fetus out of her stomach to do damage to, you know, little poops and stuff like that, that's pretty weak. I mean, come on. I mean, you're gonna have a long life ahead of you if you can't stomach that sort of stuff. Have I told you about the poop yet? Have I told you about the poop I found on the highway? I'm just joking. It's a callback from yesterday. Don't be mad. Or be mad. That's fine too. Oh, what the? Oh, you know what? 12 cents? We don't have a key. We don't have a key to do alt path. Okay, let's go do alt path. Wait, let's go to the curse room first. Congrats on the turd commentary clip. It has lots of views. How many views does it have? Because that will indicate to me whether I delete it or not. Lots. 1 billion? That's a lot. It has 100,000 views? We gotta try the sack. Wow, look at that. It has 10,000 views? I mean, I can always tell, like, under 10 views is like, that person made it for, like, personal use, which is fine. 10,000 views is like somebody made the clip, posted it on the subreddit, and then the subreddit liked it and maybe shared it a little bit and thought it was funny. And then when you see clips that get into like the 50,000 plus, that's when Livestream Fails has posted it to the subreddit. That's where it gets like you can always tell, like you can reverse engineer a clip's virality. It has 1 view. It was uploaded at 6 a.m. this morning. Yeah, have you seen it? It's hilarious. What the? I don't know what hit me. Maybe it's some tier visibility thing. But also, I don't know what happened on that room. I said it before. Oh, poop through corn. Okay. Okay, poop through corn and I'll be okay. I said it before, like, I know Livestream Fail is, like, super toxic. But that's because, like, the whole subreddit exists at this point, more or less, to just funnel, like, meaningless streamer drama up to the top and, you know, create arguments for people to waste their time on planet Earth. But whenever my clips get posted there, it's, like, the exact opposite. Because I'm not, like, essentially when it comes to, like, the cool kids club of streaming, I'm a nobody. So, for the most part, I can say whatever I want about any streamer, and it would never be posted there. You know what? Let's try something funky here. Wow, it got stuck on the spikes, man. So whenever anything from me is posted there, it's just like, it's just a funny clip. And people go like, wow, I'd never heard of this guy, but he's hilarious. And I'm like, thank you, you know? They took literally the funniest moment out of context from a week's worth of streams and then posted it. And people are like, this guy's the funniest streamer I've ever seen in my life. We should have taken holy water. That was my bad. Totally my bad on that one. Donkey. Funnier than most streamers. Oh, absolutely. Funnier than all? I don't know, man. Hasan his humor is underrated. He's a very good, he's got a quick wit. And his RP is very good. I'm always impressed that well, I was gonna say it doesn't just rely on him doing an accent, but I guess he's not really Italian in real life, huh? I think there's some good moments there. I just can't watch the just chatting portion of his streams because it makes me feel like, you know, normal people felt when they watched Uncut Gems. Like, when I watched Uncut Gems, I was like, this owns. Everybody else was like, it felt like my whole body was like with electricity and had ants crawling all over it. I didn't understand that take until I watched like Hasan talking about politics, and then somebody in his chat was like, you know, said something he disagreed with, and he's like, hold up, and I'm like, oh no, here we go. I'm like, I gotta get out of here, I don't fit. Mom, can you pick me up? Range, that hurts. Okay. Mom, can you pick me up? Someone in Hasan's chat just said if you don't like minimum wage, why don't you just get a job that allows you to make more money? I'm scared. He stopped eating the reply to the comment, Mom. I don't think I have much time. Anyway, look, okay, that's a little too familiar. I apologize. Just take the spirit heart and get out of here. Streamer ranting. Chib's funny too. I'm trying to capture some of that energy. I'm not quite there yet. I'm like, you know, when Jeff Goldblum tries to make that like clone machine in The Fly, but he ends up, you know, like turning into like a man made of goo. That's like my sense of humor right now. I'm just not quite. I'm half Dennis Miller, Howard Stern, needlessly vindictive and like over literary references that have like 12 footnotes attached to each joke, and then half like I just, you know, you get the idea. The inhale speech did get me so good. When he was that's one of the funniest bits I've heard in a long time. When he did the mirror, whatever, we're bantering, man. Let's do DarkPath. Remind me to do DarkPath, okay? What am I even doing down here now? Thanks a lot, Chib. Well, you blew it. 531-8008. Thanks a lot, Chib. When Chib did the RuneScape video tutorial bit with the internal speaking, I was like, this. I can't even come close to repeating it, but it was the exact intersection of my interests. Funny voice plus YouTube tutorials are overly verbose and bad. It was, and then I forget who it was, but like somebody else in the call was just like, hey, you know, there's a guy on ping, and I was like, yo, shut up. This is gold. There's probably going to be a guy on ping in 5 seconds anyway. You know, we're never going to hear this again. Tell me something I don't know. There's a guy everywhere. Anyway, that's all I got. I think there's some funny streamers out there. I haven't been shy about the fact, well, I mean, I won't name names, but like, there's some streamers for sure where when I watch them, I'm like, what the heck? Why do you have like 13,000 viewers? You haven't even, you're just, you know, eating Chinese food right into the webcam. You haven't said anything in 4.5 minutes. I'm gonna try this. I don't know how it works. Oh, dude, it's like, it's alien, dude. I don't think it's good, for the record. I think it's probably, like, I don't know, kind of bad, but it is humorous. That matters to me. Yo, Atomic Goo. Thank you for the outrageously generous amount of gift subs. Much appreciated. That's a lot. That's ridiculous. I do appreciate it. That's a great idea. They should make it so that gift subs could also go to like the same person. Like, what if you gave out 100 gift subs and like one person just randomly got like 90 of them? That'd be sick, dude. Oh, and Manak, thank you as well. Thank you. Cool. Like, we have one 90-month sub. Dude, wrenches! I just came up with a great monetization idea for you. What if people could pay to artificially extend their subscriber streak? You ever think about that? Like, right now, there's probably some huge egg fans that are like, oh man, I was like 9 in 2014 when this guy started streaming on Twitch. I'll never be a 60-month sub until like 53 months from now. What if they could just buy 53 months worth of subscriptions, or, hear me out here, like 1,000 months worth of subscriptions up front? You ever think about that? It's a horrible idea? Yeah, for you. For me, it's like, I think it's pretty sick. It's quiet. The business people are talking. That's very useful. We're gonna die on this run, but that's very useful nonetheless. Wouldn't that mess with your monthly paychecks? It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. Hello. Oh, my wife, she hit me with like a look. Kate, I messaged Ross Boomsocks about playing some League of Legends, and he said, sure, just hit him up with a time and you can arrange something.
Guess what?
What?
Totally, we did that.
Yo.
We were gonna play it tonight.
Yo.
And then he said
He created a PowerPoint for you. I had a great time getting taught League of Legends by Ross. He didn't create a PowerPoint, but he did get a 5-stack of people together to make sure that I had the best time possible, which was very nice. Oh no. I mean, I think he's a pro in the same way that like Mertzy's a Rocket League pro, or Gotham is a professional chess player. Look, I've already farmed drama with Hasan today. I can't farm drama with Levy either. That's all right. No. I just said I like watching Hasan stream, but I get uncomfortable when he's in just chatting, because he'll go off on a chatter. Usually deservedly, but still, I'm always like, it's like watching, you know, the end of the last episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
How you were like, oh, don't do it, don't do it. That's kind of like how I feel watching Hasan beat down a chatter.
Oh no. It wasn't me, it wasn't me! Your 24-hour
24-hour ban. Permanent. Yeah. Down to the next floor. Okay, what do you think about my idea to make it so people could buy artificially and extend their subscriber streak? So like right now you might have somebody that's like a 1 month sub and they see like 60 month subs and they get jealous. What if they could just buy 59 months, rated, you know, for $295? They can do that? Wow, you heard her.
Do you think when you play Isaac, that if you get us attached to the cord, black and blood,
Yeah.
do you think that's like me?
No. That would have been quite a controversial hospital experience if this was what you were doing in the hospital. All I'm thinking right now is how I'm going to fill out the YouTube checklist and 100% say there's no sensitive content in this video. Because they ask very specific questions. Do you use firearms in this video? No. You know, do you pull a prank in this video? Is there a mean-spirited prank? Nowhere does it say, is there some grotesque, you know, Tim Burton and Beetlejuice-esque imagery of an infant, yeah, a little blood laser shooting out of your womb? Nowhere in the rules does it say that a dog can't play basketball, and nowhere in the rules does it say this is not safe for work on YouTube. What? She did a 2-hour-long nursing session. That's crazy. That's too long. You're drained right now, in more ways than one. That's a long session, no doubt about that. Ooh, we get to get all 3 items. Oh, that's still really good. I can't be mad, but oh man, the comedic timing really knows no bounds, huh? Every single time. Oh, Kate, did I? We just had an incredible run. We unlocked new stuff. I mean, this is a new character right here. Not sure if you can tell. I did play Isaac with Dan. You know, and oh, because you and I have played together before.
It was only you and I that was playing the co-op.
I think that might be true. Honestly, he held his own. I gotta be honest. Although I made I don't think it's Dan's fault, but just anytime you're in co-op with something that you've played so much yourself, like, it's hard for me to keep my emotions in check. Because I'm just like, what are you doing? You're not doing it the way I would do it. No, not at all. Like, I think literally not at all. I hope. Okay, this you never know. You never know. Look at this. Look at this. That's pretty solid. I have no idea how that's gonna work with this. Probably badly. You're welcome. You just need some time to chill. I understand. Dunky dunk. Dan cried after he left. Driving through downtown Detroit, begging for the location of the heart room through text. You know what? We could have Joker deviled for the present. It's not a bad idea. In fact, it's a better idea than what I did. That's a good question. Oh no, you cannot use Nod Leaf with the little familiar out. I just tried it right there. That would be sick though. Bro, that hurts. That would have been incredible. I'm not shy about citing NBA copy pasta. I believe that the National Basketball Association has the best memes. Out of any league. I'll be honest, like, and there's so many fans of the NFL. This does not hold true for everybody. But people who are fans, like, the number one thing in their Twitter profile is being a fan of the NFL or, God forbid, college football, scare the crap out of me. Baseball fans, my stereotype of them is that they're all 400 years old. But apart from that, just chill. You know, they're like, for the most part, you sit down, you get a couple of sodas, you know, you watch the game with some peanuts or something like that, and you're just enjoying life, right? College football fans, like, all they tweet about is vaccines. That's it. In my limited experience of having been online since I was born. Of course I'm going to take it. Good stats go up, bad stats go down. We don't sweat it. I'm proud of Apollo for tweeting that people who are, you know, concerned trolling about the Johnson & Johnson vaccine are stupid and should shut up. I was laughing when I look at... Is there... I don't know, man. There must be, like... I don't know if it's a botnet or something, but, like... There were, like, 17 hidden replies that were, like... Stupid. Is that why you're called Dumb Dog? So stay in your lane. You know, stuff like that. I was like, man, what the heck's going on? There's, like, some kind of sophisticated operation. Oh, there it is. It's a really good item, man. It's a really good item. It's Melvin Capital. There's going to be a short squeeze on AstraZeneca. This is amazing intel. More fights happen at college football games than at Fight Club? Dude, that's crazy. I believe it. But you're not supposed to talk about Fight Club? I thought we mentioned that. This is kind of like the central tenet of the club to begin with. I don't think a sport like turns anybody violent really. I don't know. It's just whenever I see someone, and can I tell you something else? Occasionally I've seen it with people who are like their photo on Twitter will be like of their kid in like a high school football gear, and they're like proud mom of a Texas quarterback, and the stuff that those people I catch them saying on Twitter will make your head explode. It's actually like the younger the football that they're interested in, the scarier the opinions they're willing to admit publicly. It's crazy. People are just wilding out. You got your kid's picture as your profile photo when you're saying this stuff out there? I don't know. That doesn't mean if you have your kids in your profile photo that you're like a bad person. Only if they're wearing a football helmet. Obviously, I don't actually believe that for legal purposes, but I'm not drawing conclusions. I'm merely presenting anecdotes, okay? Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, hey, Apollo loves football. He's a gentle soul, you know? Unless you catch him on the wrong day in PUBG. Or on Airship. So it's not all football fans. There's crazy hockey fans, too. Including, like, from Vancouver. Vancouver fan base, pretty bad, honestly. Probably already, like, tilted from paying their rent every month. I mean, geez Louise, have you seen the rental market lately? We did have a riot. I wasn't there for that. I had actually, at the time that the riot happened, I had not lived in Vancouver yet. I hadn't even been to Vancouver yet. So when people blame me for the riot, I'm like, good one. I didn't live here, dummy. Those were all locals. They've been pushed out by the real estate market. So if anything, even if we won the Stanley Cup, they probably wouldn't even do a parade anymore because nobody actually lives here. We just got condos full of, like, you know, 1,200 square feet bank accounts. Good alibi. Yeah. No, people are not nice to each other in Vancouver. It's one of the exceptions to the Canadian politeness law. Vancouverites are not, I mean, they're not openly rude to each other. I mean, I'll be honest with you, like, a lot of the stuff that happens on Public Freakout. You ever watch a viral video and see someone get hit and you say, like, you know, good? Me neither, but, like, were I to hold that opinion occasionally, there's a lot of videos that come out of Vancouver where the people who suffer negative consequences, to me, kind of seem like they deserve the negative consequences. Like, it kind of seemed like they brought some of that on themselves. It's like they bought a ticket to sit in the splash zone at SeaWorld, and then they said to themselves, I didn't know I would get wet. Like, it's in the rules and regulations. Tinted Skull is next to the item room. Thank you. Yoink. Oh, yeah. Vancouver has the highest percentage of supercars per capita in North America. It's 100%. I see, on a daily basis, just see, like, a staggering amount of, wait, I'm doing DarkPath. Yeah, what am I doing here? Thank you. A staggering amount of nice cars. Corey. hey, they know about the Bugatti, man. They don't need to know about the Pagani Zonda, okay? Like, I'm trying to maintain the illusion of being in need here. Hold on, I might be able to donate a little bit. But you get, like, desensitized pretty quickly. You're like, I don't turn my head for a Porsche anymore, or like a Maserati or anything like that. If you see a Ferrari, though, you're like, oh. You're like, oh, a Ferrari. Or a McLaren, that's where you turn your head. Or I would, for a Fiat Multipla, I would turn my head. You can't miss it. How do you feel when you see right-hand drive cars in Vancouver? I always feel that that's a person whose favorite movie is The Italian Job, or alternatively, like, they're like a car collector. Like, when I see, like, a nice car, or at least what I can recognize as a nice car, and it's right-hand drive, I go, you know what? That's probably, you know, they either imported it, or maybe they used to live overseas and they love their car so much they took it over. Sometimes you'll see, like a right-hand drive Honda Civic or something like that, and you're like, what's your deal? Like, probably cost you more to, like, get that than the car's price to begin with. It's like sentimental value or something? I don't know. Base driver. Okay, we're going DarkPath. Saved. I have not seen the video of the guy sucking on his girl's toes at a red light. Where might it be possible for somebody to find this video? Can I say something? At least it was at a red light. If that was on a green, I'd be very upset. At a red, I mean, look, I don't think you should tickle somebody's feet while they're driving. This seems like it has the potential to go very, very wrong. But if you're gonna do it, I do appreciate waiting until the car was hopefully stopped. Plus, you're not supposed to eat while you're driving. Or be eaten, probably, but that goes without saying. How do you feel about people brushing their teeth on their morning commute? I'm, like, dude, you gotta be careful about the way you phrase this, okay? Distracted driving is, like, one of the habits that drivers have that actually, like, makes me the angriest. Because it just makes no sense to me. To the best of my knowledge, I've never gotten bored while driving. And anytime I've been, like, slightly bored, I'll just, like, turn on the radio or something like that. But I'll be walking around and people, like, or I can see out my window, like, when people are driving. Probably, like, 1 in 8 people uses their phone at every stoplight. That's crazy, dude. Like, I mean, there's so many things I have, like, a problem with there. One of them is, like, you literally, like, can't just sit still for, like, 3 seconds at a stoplight without, like, distracting yourself with, like, oh, let's see what's, like, on Twitter or whatever. Like, that's crazy. And then, like, a smaller proportion of people use their phone while moving. And that's, like, truly crazy to me. Like, I'll see them kind of, like, they're pulling up to a stoplight or something, and they'll be, like, looking down at their phone and, like, adjusting it for, like, 3 seconds, and then they'll look back up, and I'm like, dude, that's enough time for, like, you to get in some serious trouble. Now, we're not talking about, like, you know, highway speeds here, but you could still cause some serious issues. I'm like, I don't know, man. I don't know if it's because, like, maybe... Again, this is not a built different bit, but, like, I learned to drive, you know, prior to the advent of smartphones, so that, like... I mean, if you distracted driving in, like, the 90s, you're actually just, like, you have a problem. Were you reading, like, a magazine while you're driving? Like, that's just crazy. Can you imagine, like, getting hit by somebody in a car because the driver was reading, you know, The Economist? But, or, yeah, stretching out their map or something like that? I don't know. I just, like, I don't get bored while I'm driving. I don't drive that much, admittedly, but, like, dude, just get an Audible subscription. It's, like, a lot cheaper than, dying. Although, if you have to buy extra credits, it might be worth just biting the bullet and leaving this mortal coil. When you get the credits for free, like, for free, air quotation marks, that's one thing. If you gotta buy credits yourself, I don't know. We'd have to subject that to a more rigorous analysis. I am gonna say, by the way, if we win this run, this is one of the craziest runs we've ever won. It's actually really bad. It's kind of horrible. The damage at least is good, but the actual, like, tier effect is bad. And I know people are like, why don't you just, like, tap fire the baby? Well, Brimstone, like, raised our minimum requirement to shoot the baby. It takes, like, 3 seconds to actually get it to leave its carapace. Brimstone did what to my run? There we go. Sadly bad, but... Magnus played what in response to E4? I went the wrong way. This is the kind of run where I focus too hard on the banter. It's alright, we can still do, we'll just do Void instead. Streamer's brain ruined his run? Brimstone did what to my brain? You won't believe what she said when she was asked to name a woman? I love when people get like somehow they end up 30 seconds behind in the video feed. DarkPath? Oh no. Yeah, even talking while driving, man. Like I obviously like I mean here's what I would like to think that I prioritize the driving over telling a story. So like if I'm trying to explain something to Kate while driving, it really does it ends up being like, you know, hey, what do you want to, like, maybe the drive-through? And she just pieces it together, which I appreciate. But it's also, like, it's kind of hard to, like, listen to a conversation and drive simultaneously. There's been times where, like, I'll be driving on the highway or something, and Kate will be like, what's, like, 36 times 1.1? And I'm like, can we table this discussion just until... like, at least until we get off the highway. It's actually, that was not that hard of a mathematical calculation, but when you're driving on the mean streets of Vancouver, you know, even taking away a little bit of your brain capacity temporarily it can cause you a mega problem, man. It's not that hard. My dad managed to argue with my mom in the car for 30 years. Oh, no. Well, that's happy anniversary to them, I suppose, you know? I don't have any, like, recent driving in Vancouver stories. There's one, I can't remember if I said it, but, like, I drove... a distance, you know, maybe like half an hour away. And on my way out, I saw somebody turn the wrong way into a lane, so they were driving into head-on traffic. And I was like, oh, that's weird. You don't see that every day. And then literally on the drive back, coming in the other direction, somebody did it again at the exact same spot. And I was like, that's where you start to find yourself getting a little bit concerned, that you're like, I just saw two people in the same day, you know, think that we drive on the right side of the road. And then the bike paths are just remarkable. Like, I've seen people turn into the bike path with their car, which is, like, very narrow, for one. But then now, like, the other thing I see all the time is I see, like, joggers in the bike path, and I'm like, don't flatter yourself. Come on. Like, you seem like you're in good shape, but there's no way you're keeping up with a bike, dude. Like, Corey, have you seen this? Like, it's like a new thing now. People are like, they're jogging in the bike path. Have you heard this? Have you heard this one? Saved? Still saved? Did you see the lady who washed her car with gasoline? I did not see that. Sounds like a thing people would do. And then, like, the other thing is people, like, thinking that the bike path, even though it has a picture of a bike painted on it, they think it's just, like, kind of a bougie sidewalk. You see them sometimes, like, they'll cross the street and try to figure out whether they're supposed to walk on the sidewalk or on, like, the tarmac with the bike painted on it, and they just decide to walk on the bike path, and they're, like, holding hands and stuff like that, and you're like, look, I'm happy for you. You're about to get clipped, though. Like... And, you know, I don't know if maybe they just take the attitude, like, well, if I get hit, it's their fault. But it's, like, kind of not. Clip that. Clipped and shipped. Good stuff. Yeah, I don't like this shared. I mean, of course, like, it's, like, some places don't need it, right? But in areas with, like, a lot of bike traffic... I guess we're just done, huh? Didn't he want to do DarkPath? Yeah, we covered this, like, minutes ago, okay? I was bantering, I was doing Ah! And for thumbnail faces, and I went in the wrong direction. At this point, there's nothing you could do about it. I could go play the self-sacrifice room, but I don't have the HP base to actually be able to play it enough to possibly send me to the Dark Path. We got to find an infinite amount of spirit hearts, which is why I went into the second room over the course of the second secret room over the course of this rant. Okay. Anyway, hold on. Lucifer was all around me. We're not getting enough spirit hearts to play it. I think we're toasted. Let's give it a try though. Good start. Good start. But like, ooh, duality. Oh no. Well, at least it only took half. Let's go, let's go. Pop the Empress, man. We're chilling in here. Like, it's obviously it's better to have like a separated sidewalk and bike path, but obviously it's also like that's overkill in a lot of places probably. But all that being said, the solution that is very bad is, you know, bikes and joggers. Oh, that was amazing. I'm a genius. Bikes and joggers on the same path. And a lot of traffic. That's the worst. Okay, 7 spirit hearts, please. Oh, baby, he's actually done it. I kind of can't believe it, but he's pogging. The anger has given me strength. It's a bit of a zany run here. Delete the reaction screenshot. Greatest second secret room of all time? Something like that. Oh, wait. Excuse me. If you'll excuse me. There we go. Oh, dude, what a ripoff, man. What a ripoff. That we got the Gimpy, the heart from Gimpy, dude. Come on. I guess we'll just, like, I don't know, fight Megasatan or whatever. Like, it's hard or something. Yeah, sure. That'll be fine. Yo, bro. He's got a knife. I'm gonna be straight up with you. I feel like this is actually... never mind. It's incredible at dealing with a single enemy, at least. Not an amazing synergy with Brimstone, I think? I don't know. It's weird. Okay, that's pretty nice. My baby's holding a what? Name a weapon. Miss, for $1, can you name a weapon? Name a weapon? Any weapon. A weapon? The meme synergy is being reached. Huge item. Honestly, probably game winning. It's so much fun, it actually, like... If I could double it, I would. D20? Okay, yeah. Let's do it, man. Huge. Huge item. Tears Down is actually good with Mom's knife, so... I wouldn't describe it as a mistake. I would describe it as happy little accident. Tomo! Hello, my Tomo-san. I'm gonna open the door to let you in. You just gotta give me a moment, okay? Because it's a little spicy right here. Tomo, how'd you get out there, man? Hold on. Tomo, how the heck did you get yourself out here, buddy? Oh, hey, don't go in the courts, okay? Just get in the box, man. Just get in the box. Reject box. Box rejected. Tomo, you can't... As long as you don't get into the cords, I don't care. You can go anywhere but the cords, alright? No. I glanced. I glanced at Tomo. What is it about cats that makes them, like, want to get in the cords? Like, maybe it's secluded. Oh, he's in the box now. It's the heat of the computer, maybe. You think cats can see through heat vision? I'm gonna describe to you how I figured out that cats have an incredible sense of smell, right? Like, I've always been told that cats have an incredible sense of smell, and on a logical level, of course, it makes sense. However, yeah, we take. However, the reason, really, that I found out that they have, or the example that I give now is, why would you take that key, dude? Like, come on. When I open our closet, Joker? No. Which contains our laundry hamper, which has clothes that smell like Kate and myself. From downstairs, Tomo will run up and try to shove himself into the closet before I close it, and he's often successful, and it usually takes, like, literally, I don't know, under 30 seconds for me to get what I'm looking for in there. Okay, you should not be getting hit by that attack. We've come too far. I would prefer not to do a victory lap. You know what? We can actually use Nod Leaf with the fetus hanging out now. My God. I don't know how we would kill... I don't know. Actually, it just seemed... Could I, like... I could bring it out close to me and just have it like that. But we're going to try to do it the old-fashioned way to start with. Now, you just got to fight Delirium. Where the heck is the spawn room, man? Dude, where's my spawn room? Is on the left over here? Really? That's why I hate having these curses, dude. It's too much. Ah, there it is. Okay, get blasted. There's no curse. Well, my work here is done. You didn't do anything. Didn't I, Lisa? Didn't I? Okay, it's good damage, man. If you use your baby right here, you can get the knife cannon. He didn't get hit. He's a god. The greatest of all gamers has logged on. It gives us not infinite range knives, but certainly much longer range knives. Like, look at this. Whoa, no, I forgot. I've got Strange Attractor. Wait, that's awesome. Abel, unsung hero of this run, no question. One of the better items they've ever invented. That's why I said, like, I shouldn't have said Abel was fun, because, like, I find winning fun. But sometimes, you know, for the viewer, when you know a run's gonna win, you're just like, I'm kind of, like, tuning out. And this run has been, like, so obviously won, and the path so easily cemented for so long that, like... I'm surprised there's still people here interested in watching, because it was just so clear that this was gonna be, like, a no-life win. Pride before the fall. I don't think there's too much of a fall coming on this one. I'm just being honest. And especially, like, check this out. You think this will work? Hey, come here. Here he comes. Clip farming, baby. Luigi wins by doing absolutely nothing. And now, even this is the problem with humanity, right? Because I'm like, this is an easy win, and yet I'm still like, it's not fast enough. I want to touch the button. Well, dude, that self-sacrifice room ended up being pretty swell. And then we just got to go to Delirium. Wouldn't it be funny if the fly ends up getting the lethal hit? Oh! Confirmed? Attack Fly, strongest character in the game. Consider yourself clip farmed. Clip it and ship it, baby. Clips enabled. We have unlocked Fool's Gold, which has appeared in the basement. Don't eat the brown gold. Strongest fly in Isaac? Teens like Crocs now? /marker